Hey everyone, this is Mike, and as mentioned in yesterday's video, today we're going to be taking a look at the Gathering Skysteel tools. Now before I talk about anything else, let me show you the stats on these things first compared to the old ones. So for example, this is the one that we could craft in the last patch. This is the new Skysteel headshot. Of course, you can get a different one for each of the different gatherers as well. And as you can see, the stats are basically just going to be flat out better than the old one. If you have pentamelded your old gathering tool, then this one will be better. But if you're somebody like me and you don't really pentameld your gatherers, like for example, I only just have some perception melts in here for the most part. But outside of that, I don't really melt my gatherers, so these new Skysteel tools are going to be 100% an upgrade for me. So yeah, if you don't meld your tools, then this will basically be better. It also has GP in it, which is quite nice. As for how you obtain these, it's a little bit different than I was first expecting it to be, because seeing how the crafter ones was through collectibles this time around, the higher your collectability rating was going to be, the more items you would get, and seeing how we need the same items for our gatherers as well, I was expecting collectibles, but that's not the case. So we come over here this time around, we go into the Gathering tab, and then we can see again these Gooby Goo pots that we will need to get for our quests. Now for the first quest you will need 50 of them. It is different for Fisher, by the way. We'll talk about Fisher in just a second. But for the first step you will need 50 pots of the Gooby Goo, which will basically mean that you need 500 high quality items from these normal items, because you need 10 high quality to trade for one pot. This is the same for the second step as well, 10 items for one pot, but on the second step you will actually need 60 pots, meaning 600 high quality items. Now on top of these you will also need 180 hidden items as well as 200 hidden items for the second step. So first step 500 high quality items, 180 hidden, second step 600 high quality items and 200 hidden items. Now the cool thing about the gathering locations this time around is that you actually have a choice to which location you will want to go. On one of the locations you're going to be getting an increase in items obtained per gathering attempt, which would be +1 or +3 depending on what node you hit. Of course it's RNG for you to get this, so some nodes will still be just the one item that you get, but if you get bonus nodes, then you can get the +1 or +3 per gathering attempt, meaning you can get 4 items in one go if you get lucky. Now when it comes down to the second area, you're going to be getting an increase in high quality rating over there. With my current stats I would get a base high quality rating of 30%, and then on the 2 bonus nodes I would get either 50% or 51%, something like that, or 60% or 63%, something around that margin again. Now what I personally did for the first step of this quest, I went to the extra items obtained per gathering attempt, because I actually didn't know that there were 2 different like bonuses that you could get. And I did my first one there. Then for the second one I basically went to the extra items per attempt for my hidden items, so it was a lot easier to get my hidden items. And then once I had all of those, I would move over to the high quality area so that I would be able to get high quality items a whole lot easier. Not quite sure which one is actually the most efficient out of these 2, but that's kind of how I thought it was supposed to be done. So for the hidden items I went to the more item drops, and then for the high quality items I went to the area that would give me higher high quality rates. And if I got the second one, the 60% one, I could boost my rating up to 100% high quality items again. So it's kind of up to you how you want to do it. Do you want to get like more stable high quality items, so to speak, or do you want to just chance it on a 60 or a 70% high quality chance, but then get 4 items per turn or per gathering attempt? That's kind of up to you how you want to do that. Now when it comes down to Fisher, things are a little bit different, because Fisher is very different from the other 2 gatherers, of course. When it comes down to Fisher, you will need 60 pots for your very first one, and you will need 70 pots for the second one. No hidden items like you do with the other gatherers, but that is because Fisher is of course very different, and you will also be getting different items throughout there as well. Conversion rate is the same, 10 high quality items for one pot, meaning that you will need 60 of the first one and you will need 70 high quality items of the second fish. But of course Fisher is way more RNG, so you need to get lucky that you fish the right fish and that you also get it in high quality. So it could probably take you around the same time that it takes to gather those 1100 items for the other 2 crafters. So that's pretty much a quick rundown of the crafter Skysteel tools. They're better than the old ones if you have not pentamelded them. They do take quite a while to get, of course, because you need so many high quality items, but there are 2 different areas for you to choose one that gives you bonus items, one that gives you a bonus high quality rate, and then when it comes down to Fisher, well, it's a little bit more up to RNG, of course, that you get lucky with the right fishes and also getting them high quality. But that's gonna be it for me. I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank my Patreons for supporting me, and I'll see you in the next one.